Hey guys, how you going? Welcome back. Welcome back to another video. ScoMo. ScoMo. It's curious. Just watched a video. ScoMo's liking the app to sunscreen. He's linking the app to the likes of sunscreen. He's saying that you don't go out in the sun without your sunscreen on, right? So you shouldn't go outside without your COVID app. If you want all these things to return, like sporting events and all this stuff, you need to make sure you have the app. So he's basically hinting at either we get the app and we follow the rules, and we let him dictate to us whether we have the app or not. So we actually don't have a choice, or he lengthens the restrictions. Because if we don't have the app, we won't be allowed to do anything. But I've got this one thing that's bugging me about that. Well, there's two really, because that's one, it's freedom of choice removed. That's freedom of choice removed. Okay, freedom. It's a freedom. We get the opportunity to choose what we do, how we do it, and where we go and what we do. All right, we get that freedom because it's what we get as a human being. We get to have that opportunity. I get the freedom to get on here and tell you that. So he's removing that freedom by basically giving us an ultimatum that doesn't favour us. He's giving us an ultimatum that doesn't really favour us. He's giving us an alternative result that doesn't favour us. He's giving us a get the app and we'll go back to normal. But I don't want the app. The app's not effective for me. The app, in the first day of the app, it had already been hacked. The app hadn't even been out for 12 hours and someone hacked it and sent false messages to people telling them that they were more than 20 kilometres away from their home. Now, but it's a safe app. It's safe, right? There's no information on there. With Android phones, you have to have location on. You have to for the app to work. But it doesn't track where you are. But you have to have location on for that. You have to allow that access. You have to allow the app to use that access for location. But that location isn't tracked, which is kind of weird, which is odd. Because if it wasn't tracking your location, then why would the location be on? You've got to have the app running in the background, okay? All right, you've got to have it running in the background. You can close all the other applications, but if you cancel off that app, the app doesn't work now. You've got to make sure your Bluetooth's on, right? But my problem is, not only that you get to remove the freedom of choice from the citizens of Australia who elected you, and we have the opportunity and the right to question our government, which is, you can, it's there. In order for the app to work, we need 25 million people tested. We need our population tested. We need every single person on the entire map of Australia, even the old fucking John in the middle of bloody Alice Springs, who's away from everybody in the middle of the desert shooting kangaroos. He has to be tested for this to work. Everybody has to be tested. Everybody. Do you know why? Because if I'm standing next to you and you're standing next to me and we both have the application, we both have the app, right? And you haven't been tested and I haven't been tested, but it turns out that you have the virus, because you can have the virus and not even know that you have it, because you actually don't have to show any symptoms to have the virus. Okay, it's an amazing virus. You can have the virus, but you don't have to show any symptoms. How am I now going to be able to track you and say that you were the person I was last near? I can't, because you haven't been tested. And I haven't been tested. So we don't know. There's a little bit of a grey area there. So I'm not getting the app based on the effectiveness of the app, because the app would be redundant to have on my phone running in the background if I'm not going to be anywhere near. And 40%, when did 40% become the majority? 40% is not the majority. 51 is the majority. 51% equals majority favour, meaning that if 51% of the population says, okay, we're going to have the app, then the government can say, right, well, based on the majority, we're going to urge everybody else to get it, which is not right anyway. It's still not right. But based on the majority, they can then increase their enforcement and say, okay, right, now we can put these implementations in place because we can justify that, because now we have 51%. But 40%, you can't do that, because that's not the majority, right? That's still the minority. So my question is to you, Mr. PM, are you going to test everybody in Australia? Because you're going down a really dicey path. You really are. I'm not saying that lightly, because you just, I actually see how emotional you got in that video when you were talking about it, how it's like sunscreen. It's not like sunscreen, dude. It is not like sunscreen. If I don't want to have the app, I don't have to have the app, all right? And you can't ostracize me from society if I don't have it, because that's not democracy. Okay? That's not democracy. That's just adhering to the CCP and accepting the fact that what they do is what they do. And I'm not down for that. And there's a lot of other Australians that aren't down for that kind of system. We're not down for that. You want things to go back to normal, ScoMo? How about you just let us be? You know, it's not that hard. Are you serious? Look, I gotta go, but just don't try and, make it seem like you're doing a good thing, dude, when you're just trying to usher in the New World Order. It's not cool. It's not. You're going to lose, because there's enough Australians out here that don't want to be pushed into the corner. Okay? We don't agree with what you're doing. Okay? And we don't consent to it either. We don't consent to being locked up in our homes. We don't consent to being counted in and out of a supermarket. We don't consent to our businesses being closed. We don't consent to our local businesses being shut. We don't consent to that. We don't consent. At a federal level, you guys are wanting the schools to go back, but you're letting the fucking states walk all over you. What the fuck? You're the federal government. You have the power. Utilise it. Stop being a weak little man and just use your power as it's supposed to be for the people, okay? That's my video. I'm really upset right now with the way the system is, and I'm not happy, okay? I really am. It's starting to really get on my nerves.